The Hopkins brand is to create the business and family that I've always envisioned, using the techniques from the EPP program, influencing the wheel of life. These 6 points enable me to practice critical thinking skills on a daily basis, shielding me from the former habits of thoughts and replacing them with proper planning, creating balance, accountability, and discipline, my principles in life. Now, this mission statement hangs on the side of my bed, and I look at it every single day and night. Only a few months ago, this statement did not even exist, nor was it something that I ever thought about. The reason is because I never thought to put my thoughts on paper for every aspect in my life. In many respects, we tend only to have mission statements and goals for things pertaining to work, our careers, and perhaps our families. And in some cases, our health as well as nutritional values. They are thought about, practiced, but never defined or written so as to be accomplished. There's always been this nagging sensation in my everyday life that made me feel that I was so close to achieving my goals and just missed it. If you've ever been in a similar situation, you know how that can be. To feel that you're 75% of where you should be, of who you should be, of how other people see your achievements. Well, upon learning of the Leadership Management International, I've learned how to apply the principles of the vital few. Now, having worked for several corporate organizations, I've become all too familiar with the 80-20 principle. Some companies ask you to develop SMART plans or ask you to follow predetermined action plans in order for you to become a better leader, but do very little to develop or sustain such activity. So the rest really is up to you. Fortunately, there's an organization such as LMI. And since October 10th, there are 5 concepts that I've come to glean from this course. Focus attention. In order to be productive, you have to know and apply the principles of focus attention. The difference between a crisis and proactive thinking, or high payoff activities. Eliminate distractions at work, at home, and delegate what does not need to focus your attention on vital matters, but fully focus on those high payoff activities. The power of vision, as well as input that we receive. These all have direct bearing on our attitudes and behaviors. Action steps. Having a plan of action establishes clear-cut goals for each spoke in the wheel of life. Asking why you're on a particular course of action is just as important as asking how you plan on getting there. Without such steps, there aren't goals, they are objectives. And people always follow a leader with vision rather than an objective. Creating a value system, basically a mission statement. The benefits of a value system to myself is important because of the intangible as well as tangible rewards that I receive from them. However, it is equally important to foster them and cultivate them in others. It provides empowerment, confidence, creativity, as well as enjoyment and a great environment because I have vested interest in everyone succeeding. Developmental goals. I must admit that my reading habits have increased along with my confidence. As a result, they have allowed me to develop a better attitude because I know where to focus my attention. Create an action plan around my value system. As Mr. David Byrd described in his book, The Tripping Point, avoid apathy so that I'm able to do my best. Leadership. Family is often the first and greatest opportunity to lead. Motivating them and becoming successful in that role will help me to motivate my colleagues as well. The most beneficial changes that I've made in this course is my attitude, positive expectancy. Being persistent, determined, and diligent are the things I've always been proud of at work. However, I've often been pessimistic in life. But the most beneficial thing that I've learned is how to change my attitude. The simple act of taking input and turning it into something positive directly affects my attitude, which affects my behavior and brings about the desired results. As Paul J. Meyer states, whatever I vividly imagine, ardently desire, and sincerely believe, and enthusiastically act upon, must come to pass. I do not want to offer advice at all as to who should take LMI. I would like to make a wish that those who have a fervent desire to take care of their life, if in fact you feel that there's not enough time in the day and you wish to accomplish more, imagine what it feels like to achieve those goals in the allotted time with plenty of time to spare, and to be the leader that you know that you can be. To have what you want and know that it is possible to achieve, because I've seen it for myself in 9 sessions. And by the way, I do have one final wish. I wish to see their faces when they realize it as well.
Thank you.